Hey there, I'm CJ Maurer with The Gist, and welcome back to another one of our strategic HubSpot tutorials. Today, we're going to be talking about Content Remix, one of HubSpot's new AI-powered tools that allows you to repurpose your content across marketing formats and channels. I'm going to show you how to use the tool, and I'm also going to apply a little strategic application that's optional, but I think is going to help you get the most out of your content strategy. So let's dive in. Here you can see we're in the Content Remix tool. You can get to that by going over to Content and down to Remix, right? When you go into this for the first time, it's going to show you all about the tool, and it's going to give you some prompts and some ideas. So you certainly could just right here click Start Remix, then click Add Content, and it'll pull across all of the different content tools that you have. So if I want to go to my blog posts, I'm going to go down to this one about the ROI and investing in HubSpot. I'm going to add that content. And then now you can figure out, you can add source material, or you can just say, all right, what do I want to turn this into? An ad, an email, social posts, and just go from there. And I don't think you need me to go through every single step, but you can clearly see that, if you're running an ad, you want to connect an ad account, you can provide additional instructions for all of the prompts, and then it will just remix right in front of your eyes, which is really, really cool. What I want to talk about, though, is more of the strategic application to using AI to generate or repurpose content. Now, I'm kind of straddling both sides of the fence. On one hand, we all know that if we're not properly leveraging AI, we're missing out on opportunity that could, put our business at risk in some respects. But I also know that AI generated content doesn't perform as well on search engines, on Google, on YouTube, because the best content really comes from thoughtful subject matter experts who put the time in. So the question becomes, is there a happy marriage between generating real content from a true subject matter expert and leveraging AI to either repurpose or extend or distribute that content in a variety of ways? So I'm going to show you a little hack, if you want to call it that my team and I use for ourselves, and we're starting to use more for our clients, that I think you're going to be really interested in. I'm going to go over here to ChatGPT, and you are going to see a prompt. And I'm going to kind of read it to you really quickly. A current client just approached us with a request to leverage HubSpot CRM, workflows, and AI to optimally streamline sales and operations and follow-up. So literally, we had a customer come to us and say, hey, I want to figure out how we can grow our business without adding to our team, right? Traditionally, right, we would have to hire more sales reps in proportion to how many clients we bring on and whatever our growth objectives are. But now that we're using HubSpot, I'm wondering if there's a way to use all of this technology to streamline growth, to automate manual tasks, automatically assign and nurture leads in a variety of ways, so our reps could actually get paid more without having to spend twice as much time as they would to close all of those leads. That whole process began with the client emailing me, then us having 2 meetings about it, where in those meetings, we went really deep into analyzing those scenarios, and my team and I offered a lot of very good high-level strategic guidance and even like tactical breakdowns of how that could be done. Well, we happen to, like a lot of businesses, use a meeting recording tool that automatically records and transcribes your meetings. So if you have your meetings recorded and transcribed, think about all of the genius that happens in your day-to-day business life, client meetings, prospect meetings, so on and so forth. So then I said, I want to share you the email that this client sent me, as well as the transcript from both the first and second meeting we had. Then what I want you to do is read the email and meeting transcripts, learn from the conversation, learn from the guidance that we provided, and turn this into a long form content piece. But make sure you remove any specific references to the company and people within the meetings. So we want this to essentially learn from all of our expertise that was shared here, but then create a more generalized guide on how B2B software and service companies can leverage HubSpot to streamline their sales team and operations. So basically, I'm not going to show you the rest, but I simply pasted in the copy from the email and the 2 transcripts, and then made this wonderful blog post that I then put into HubSpot. So as soon as I did that and I hit publish, what happened, right? Now it's saying, hey, do you want to remix this right out of the gate? So I'm going to say, yes, I want to generate one email, one social post, and one image. So now I'm remixing this. And now as HubSpot does that, the thing that's very clear here is AI is great, but it's pulls from, large language model. Even though it's incredibly impressive, you want it to pull from your brain. So the more specifics you can give AI about what you believe and how you go about doing your business, the more likely that AI generated content is going to accurately reflect you. Now, I definitely recommend you go in and read it and tweak it as needed before you publish it. But now what you've done is you've just gone about your regular day and simply turned that into marketing content, right? So now all of a sudden, sales meetings, client support meetings can be leveraged into marketing content because the people you talk to in sales and customer service settings are very similar to the people who haven't found you yet that might be searching for you on Google or YouTube or whatever else. So now we have all of this content. We have a long form blog post. We can now send an email out promoting that, a social post, and an image, and you've just dramatically optimized the efficiency of your marketing team using HubSpot's content remix tool. So I'm a big fan of content remix. I would start off by playing around with existing content, remixing it, but then when you want to take it a step further, you can use other tools to feed the originator of the content and then use HubSpot's content remix to expand it. Great strategy. Recommend everybody try it. So hope you found this video valuable. Thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, we are publishing these strategic HubSpot breakdowns at least once a week. We absolutely love doing it. If you like it, please like this video and hit subscribe. It helps us and it helps more people like you have access to these free tutorials so that they can level up their businesses as well. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.